എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. My name is Sarika. I'm from Melbourne. The last two videos I show you how to make kombucha, and this time I'll be showing you how to make tepache. Tepache is nothing but a fermented drink originated in Mexico. It is slightly alcoholic but extremely refreshing, and it's the best drink for a summer season. You don't really need a lot of things to make. All you need the skin of pineapple, the stem of pineapple, which we don't really use, the sugar, water, and some cinnamon sticks or whatever flavor you like to use. And it's so easy to make. And if you ask me how does it taste like, I'm from Kerala, so I can relate it to that the freshly tapped toddy that we get in the morning, or neera that we get in Telangana. It's so sweet and refreshing. So I'll show you the end product, how it looks like. So I put it in a small glass jar, and it's a flip top bottle. I'm actually scared to open it, but I have to show you how it looks like. Okay, 1, 2. Oops, you can see it's actually, I've been burping it every 12 hours. If I don't burp it, it will burst. So have a closer look at this. You can really see it started frothing. You see the little bubbles coming. That's how it looks like. And it's very, very tasty. I'm going to taste a little bit. It actually smells like toddy too. It's very refreshing. So, without ado, let's go into the recipe. So, I'm going to show you what we need to make this tasty, delicious tepache. It's so easy to make. So, I got a glass jar. Make sure it's a glass jar. And this is 1 liter glass jar. So, to that, I'll be using a half of pineapple. I cut the bottom and top because it had some mud in it. Even if I clean it, I wouldn't get rid of it. So I just chose to cut it up. You don't really need the whole half pineapple. You only need the skin and this middle stem. That's all we need. I sometimes add a little bit of pineapple flesh, but I'll be eating most of it. And then you need 1 cinnamon stick. I would say that's about the size of my thumb. I got small finger about my thumb. And then 3 cloves and 1/4 cup of sugar. In Mexico, they use something very similar to jaggery, but I replace it with the raw brown sugar. You can use any sugar. And then obviously water. When you use the water, make sure it's not chlorinated. I live in Melbourne, so Melbourne we get chlorinated water. What I normally do, I boil it and leave it overnight, or maybe like 24 hours, so the water will be clean and with no chlorine. The chlorine will disappear if you leave it open, and then you can use it. So I'm going to cut the pineapple. I said it's very clean, so all you need the skin. So I'm gonna cut the pineapple. I got a little bit of flesh in it because I really like the taste of pineapple. Yeah, you need to be a bit strong. I am strong, though I don't look strong. I am strong. Like that. So, and I'm going to cut the pineapple in the middle, and I'm going to take this middle part. Yep, I got the pineapple skin ready. So put it aside. Let me wash my hand. So I got the glass jar and I put that 1/4 cup of sugar in it. Don't be alarmed about the amount of sugar I used, because the pineapple skin has natural yeast in it, and once we put all together, the yeast will use the sugar and feed on it, and it will create that carbonation that create soda-like texture, and it ferment, turn this water into kind of alcoholic drink. So, and I'm going to add the water. Once you add the water, you need to mix it well so that there won't be any sugar left. Let me get a spatula. I'll be using a wooden spoon, this part. Just mix, 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 mix. Okay, so you can see the sugar is almost disappeared. You can see maybe like a tiny bit on the bottom, but that's okay. So the next thing, you need to fill in with this, all the pineapple skins. If it's too big, you can cut it in small pieces. And I like to put the cinnamon stick in it and the cloves. All these ones. And I'm also putting the stem of the pineapple that we don't eat. This all gives us a really nice flavor of that pineapple. It's a bit big, so I'll cut it. So all these skins, all this skin, that's all you need. It goes in there, it goes in there. Yep. Then I'm going to top it up with a bit more water. The most important thing is to make sure everything's submerged in the water. So the reason I used this glass jar, that when I put the pineapple skin, it's kind of stuck at the next side, and I can top it up with water so that it will submerge in the water. And then you need to just clean my hand, and then you need to cover with a paper towel or a cloth, and then tighten it with a rubber band and leave it somewhere dark and cool, not too warm or not too cold, like a normal cold dark side of your kitchenette or anywhere in your house. Ideally, they say that like around 5 to 7 days, but I would say that it purely depends on the weather. The place I live in Melbourne, so now it's winter. In winter, I would say that I had to leave it around 8 days. The day 8, how I was checking every day. So on day 8, I saw like a frothy, bubbly thing came on top of it, and you can even see a little bit of fungi kind of thing on top of it. But don't worry, you just need to get rid of everything. So day 7 or day 8 or day 5, it depends on that when it's ready. Just keep checking. So on top you'll see this frothy thing. So that's when it's ready. So you remove everything, strain it, remove everything, and then you get that really nice, this color, kind of yellow color liquid. And then you have to leave it outside for a day or two. Still depends on the weather. So though the temperature here was around, I would say 12 and 13 degree, inside our house was around 16, 17 degree. Day 2, when I open it, it actually made a really bad blasting sound, and I was really scared. So I put it in a bigger glass container, and it was only this much in that bigger glass container, and it's filled with froth. So you can imagine how strongly fermented my tepache was. So what I did, so I left this for like around 5 days now. So every 12 hours, like morning and evening, you need to burp it. See, I opened it before, now opening again, it's continued to carbonate. So you got to be very, very careful. It is much stronger than kombucha. It's much stronger than many other drinks I made. So it is alcoholic. It has alcohol in it, but it's not very strong, but kind of what alcohol we get in the wine and that sort of things. But make sure you burp it. This is what we call burping. Every 12 hours, you just burp. That's it. Every morning and evening, just burp it. And if you think the carbonation is too much, you can actually calm it down by putting in the fridge. And you can even actually, if you like it cool drink, if you like it as a cool drink, put it in the fridge. But what I found, when you leave it in the fridge, the carbonation actually kind of, I wouldn't say dead, but it wasn't too nice. So I leave it outside. And if I like it chill, I put it on some ice. But this is the end product. And this is how it all begins. It's so easy. Now, please try at home and let me know in the comment section what do you think. And I know that you will love it. There is no way this drink will disappoint you. It's all the way from Mexico. Shout out to Mexico then. Thank you guys. Thank you. Bye. One more thing I forgot to say. If you like this recipe, please do share. My husband said I should speak in Telugu. So subscribe cheyandi, like cheyandi, share cheyandi. Please let me know how you go. Thank you. Bye-bye.